If you're struggling with the university grind, my 5 tips for success from my 9 years of university will not only allow you to graduate with your love for learning intact, but will allow you to learn the biggest mistake high achievers make when they're trying to be successful. Number 1, learn how to say no. This one is the hardest for my people pleasers and overachievers. All of our life, we've been taught to say yes, yes, yes to everything. So people like us, or so that we can meet the expectations that we have for ourselves or that others have of us. But this is the thing that's more likely to burn us out in the long run. A lot of this is also considering what you need to do, what you want to do, and what would be nice to do. These things don't always overlap. Recently, in my part-time job, our owner reached out to see if anybody would be willing to provide therapy services pro bono for people who experience flooding in Central Texas in Kerrville. And while this would usually be an opportunity that I would leap to say yes to, I have neither the time nor the energy to take on anybody pro bono at the current moment. I wouldn't be able to give good services if I overextended myself and risked burnout. So I said no. And I don't feel guilty for saying no, because then the people who do have the time and the energy for the referral are more likely to get the referral. Number 2, set your downtime. This was something that I discovered during my bachelor's degree. I had to set a time to stop working on homework. Otherwise, I'd burn out quicker. Being a student is a job where you're learning and growing. And you can't do that job if you're too tired or constantly going to social media to scroll to escape the deluge of homework. For my bachelor's degree, I set a hard limit for myself of 6 p.m. No homework past that point. Honestly, nothing for university past that point. During this downtime, you want to use it to help yourself feel better, to feel less tired, so you can use it for eating dinner, going to sleep, doing your gym time, reading a book, whatever brings you joy. And we're going to talk about this a little bit more in my next video in the series, but a lot of this also pairs with cutting down the time that you spend scrolling on social media, because it eats up valuable hours of your life. And if you're interested in that video, make sure you either watch for the next video in this series, or if it's already up, it should be linked right here. This also meant that I never allowed myself to pull all-nighters. In my entire 9 years of university, never once have I stayed up through the night to finish an essay or study for a test. Number 3, value your sleep every time. Like I said a little bit earlier, I have never allowed myself to pull an all-nighter. I really value my sleep, and I get really grouchy if I don't have at least 7 hours of sleep during the night. And there are a lot of professionals out there who will reminisce on having to pull all-nighters from university and be grateful for never having to do them again. And these same people who pulled those all-nighters are now answering calls and texts after hours and are constantly tapped to work overtime. So start the good habit now of really valuing your sleep, because losing sleep is never worth the time that you get from pulling an all-nighter. Working sleepy is like working drunk. You're not going to make good decisions, and you're going to hate yourself in the morning. So make sure you give yourself the time to get 7 to 8 hours of sleep every night, because it will give you such an advantage towards learning and being able to make it through university with your mental health intact. Number 4, break large projects into smaller tasks. As an adult with ADHD, large tasks are daunting. They look like one big congealed blob of homework that feels impossible to complete. However, I found that if I broke a larger project down into simpler tasks, for example, an essay, and broke it down into write the outline, write my topic sentences, and fill in the paragraphs, and then work on my citations if it's something that needs citations, then I found it a lot easier to tackle those tasks individually. That way, I could also assign myself one task per day, and it felt easier to do the task. Long essays, presentations, and group projects can feel terrifying to have to tackle. And it's possible to do it while keeping your stress levels as low as you can. If you're interested in a more in-depth video of my process, make sure you like this video so that I know that you're interested in a video like that. Finally, number 5, Make meal times no work zones. Do not work while you eat. Please and thank you. Typically, I use meal times to take a break and watch some YouTube or anime. That way I can make sure that I really enjoy my food and take my time eating. And I'm not just trying to shove food in my mouth or eat with one hand while typing with the other. And why risk getting food on my keyboard? In addition to getting to enjoy your meal times provide a naturally longer break from the work that you're doing and provides you like a good 30 minutes to an hour, depending on how long it takes you to eat, to take a break from whatever you've been doing, or take a break from your classes even. And you can't forget that food is fuel, so you need it if you're going to keep learning and doing your homework and attending your classes and doing all of your extracurriculars or working a part-time job. You need that fuel, that energy for your body to keep going. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button so that you can get notified when I have any new videos come out. And if you're interested to see more videos in this series, I'll have the next one linked up right here for you to go check out. And the series playlist will be here. And there will be 5 total videos in the playlist, so make sure that you stick around and hit that subscribe button so that you're notified when all of these new videos come out so that you can survive university while keeping your mental health intact. Thank you for watching, and as always, I will catch you on the flip side. Bye!